Everybody, this is Jeff, Charting Horse Value with Saratoga's Race of the Day for Thursday, August 18th. We're going to look at this New York Stallion Series race. It's race 9. It's a mile on the turf. Gets a good race bet score. Difficult race. I know. I keep picking these difficult races. If you guys, by the way, have a suggestion on a race of the day you want me to do in the future, please let me know. Like for Saturday or Sunday, shoot me a note and let me know if there's a race you want me to do. But I'm doing this one. It's pretty unique. It's only an 8-horse field, and there are 2 favorites that are quite far down on my chart. And neither of them get a letter grade, although they do have some positives, a few positives, but they look like underlays to me. And a race like this is a great place to try to play a serial wager, because I could take a stand against this 4 and 6 and just use the 2, 3, and 5 and try to connect it with either the race before it or the race after it, or maybe even something a little bit longer, and potentially get a really nice price home. But let's look at the race. First of all, the energy scores. 5 horses are fairly close to each other, although this 85 is a little bit low. But these 3 horses are pretty slow, and probably could take a stand against these 3 horses. I say take a stand. You know, it's an interesting thing to say because, you know, if Eros Girl went off 100 to 1, that's probably a pretty good bet. You know, I got fair odds line of 17 to 1 on Eros Girl. Granted, she doesn't fit the race very well, but you know, any horse can be wagered on, is my point. You got to decide if the horse is going off at odds that provide you, you know, expected value. But anyway, these 3 horses do look like long shots. They're pretty darn slow in energy, and they're at the bottom of my charts. And they're, by the way, the morning lines are quite long. So I think you could definitely take a stand against those 3. And then you got these 2 favorites that are quite low on my chart that don't even earn a letter grade. One of them is pretty slow in energy. The other one's got the best energy at 90. But, you know, you could take a stand against both of those. They look like underlays, and then you're left with 3 really good horses here that all get an A grade. 2 of them get a spot play. 1 gets the plus. They all have value, especially the 2 and the 5. And, you know, I think you could play that very profitably. If I had to pick one horse to bet on, you know, I would probably take the spot play A plus, $16 of value with an 89 energy. How do you make your money? That's how I'd probably play that horse. But you can make a strong case for Robin and Eli, who's got the lowest PFDS odds at 2.7 to 1. That horse makes sense. You could play a 3-horse exacta box, 2, 3, 5. Probably would stay away from betting the 3 to win. 3 has very good early speed. Had to run a little bit with the 7-horse early, but definitely a front runner with really good early speed. We'll be trying to hold on. I'd probably use that horse in my exacta box, 2, 3, 5. Probably play the 2, 3, 5 in any serials, and be looking at the 2 or the 5, or both, depending on the odds, to win. That's how I see the race. Good luck tomorrow.